Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are continuing our career mode. We're pretty much just getting started. We're still working on quick contracts, but if you've been watching my videos from the beginning, you'll notice that the interface is a little bit different. I have started getting into mods. I downloaded several different mods, including a weather mod and a couple of interface mods and a GPS mod, some other things. So I don't remember exactly what I downloaded, but ideally it will make our experience that much better. So I don't know. I don't want to keep doing this same job over and over again, even though it provides us with the same. With a good amount of money. But let's see. This one's a little bit longer and it provides a little bit less money, but it will take us to a new place, and I really want to focus on doing stuff like that. Are there any loads that pay more or less distance? Really. So we have Aaron Bird. That's not gonna pay. Are we able to go? I don't think we haven't been to Vegas, so I can't imagine they're gonna let us just go to Vegas like that, right? Not like they have a lot of money anyway. I feel like this is probably gonna be our best bet. It's a little bit more of a distance for a little bit less money per mile, but it's gonna unlock YUMA, which, you know, not the most amazing place in the world, but it gets us a new place to drive to and drive from, and it unlocks a new city for us. And I guess I just said the same thing twice in a different way. Anyways, let's check out what we have over here in the back. Looks like it's another propane tank. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started up, get us put into drive, and get us moving. So dark. I actually have to turn on the lights. It's the stuff you would normally do when you get into a car, but it's just not as intuitive when you're doing it in a simulator like this. Alright, let's get ourselves over to what is hopefully the freeway over here. I guess we don't really need the thing there since we have the GPS sitting up there right like that. It'll tell us where to go. And since I'm not worried about fuel because these are quick missions, I don't really need to keep track of that either, how much distance is left. Gotta remember that I turned on my camera adjustment for the turn signal there. And that'll help out. The brakes for the controller part of this are just kind of Okay. Yeah, the only problem with I really wish that the display in the truck part would show distance to the destination, because I would never use this display here if it just gave even if it just gave me, you know, distance to destination or whatever. So our speed limit right now is 55, so we can keep accelerating here. I think we are on the freeway now. I think we're on the 5 south, I would imagine. I think it had us going on the 5 south, and then we were going to get on the this. Maybe not. I believe it had us going on the 5 south, and then we were going to get on the 8 west or 8 east. Oh, I think this looks familiar to me. We end up having to. Oh no! What? Oh yeah, we have to get on a different. I think we have to get on like a back highway or something. I'm going way too fast. Hopefully, there's no cops here. Okay. At some point, we'll get on a nice freeway, and then it'll be a straight shot out to our destination. our cruise control set here. Get our instrument. All right, I want to be able to see what my cruise control is set to. All right, 35 or 30 or 55 is fine now. We can accelerate to 55. I'm not above letting automation do the work for me. Why not? I think one of the mods I downloaded is a kind of truck physics mod, which makes you kind of bump in your seat. All right, yeah, that's going to be way too fast going around this corner. Might have to manually drive this because the cruise control at 55 is probably going to tip us over on some of these sharper turns here. Oh, the brakes, man. I gotta get used to the brakes here. I play Dirt Rally I played Dirt Rally on one of my other playlists, and I'm used to just slamming on the brakes real quick and then kind of tapping it that way, but that doesn't work here. Oh, for turning. Watch those mirrors. As a matter of fact, that's the video I record after I finish this because I use the controller for both of those. I don't have a nice steering wheel anymore. I used to have a nice Logitech. I think it was a G920 or something like that. But as I always do when I stop using something for a while, I sold it because I don't like to hold on to things that I don't use. It always ends up biting me in the butt because eventually I come back and start playing these kinds of games again, and I don't have the equipment that I'd like to have to do it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna. Looks like this. Yeah. Okay, this lane ends. Get ourselves on cruise control on the freeway here. Sorry there, truck guy, but you're just gonna have to sit there. If it was a real person, I would be a little bit more empathetic, but it's a video game. So how much further do we have to go? 196 miles? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. As much as I want the control, well, do I want the, I typically use my D-pad for looking around. So I think what I'm going to do then, I want to have better control over, well, first thing I want to do is I wanted to go in here and adjust my keybinds so that I can cycle through the route advisor navigation page. Which one's my F3? I want that to be that. Enjoy back. Okay. And then, I guess I'm fine with the cruise control the way it is. Okay, so ideally now on the controller I can press this to cycle through that. Why is that doing that? I don't like that. Is there another button that's assigned to that? Shouldn't be anything else assigned to joystick back. And it should have removed it from anything else. What's going on here? I really don't like hard-coded buttons on controllers. Let me put the buttons the way I want to put them. Don't mess with me. Yeah, look, it put me in neutral. So if I'm... Wow, okay. And it completely removed my cruise control. That's annoying. That's super annoying. Sure what the option for that is then. Maybe I'll switch it to some kind of a stick push then. Game developers, if any of you happen to somehow come across this video, please stop taking away user choice. It's super irritating when you do that. Let users use the system the way they want to use it. You should never, ever, ever be hard-coding buttons into anything. I should not be limited as to which button I want to press for which control I want to do. every option, everything that we can do should be an option in the menu, and I should be able to set it to what I want to set it to. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't like me right now. I'm sure he's pretty unhappy at this point. But at the very least, we can cycle through this quickly to just get a quick idea, and then we don't have to leave it up there on the screen, because it's one of the things I don't like about the way that they implemented the navigation system in this, is that on the overlay version, you get all that information, and that's great. But then on the in-truck version, all you get is a thing and a speed limit. It's like, could you at least add the distance remaining at the very least? That should be like a minimum piece of information on any GPS system, not just directions. I shouldn't have to pull this up every couple of minutes to see how much further we have to go. So, yeah. I like to complain. I'm sorry. It's just, it bothers me when, you know, there's obvious things that should be a certain way, and somehow somebody in the development process, oh, that's cool. Spotlights. Or searchlights. Somebody in the development, somehow it got missed in the development process, and you're stuck with what you have. I think I need to go this way. That's cool. I like that. I've never seen that in the game before. As we overstress the truck turning too fast, but whatever. All right, now we're on the 8 East, so that's cool. Just slow down a little bit. A little too fast for the conditions here. Ideally, we are now in... I guess not. I thought we might have been in Nevada by now, but I guess not. I'm assuming that was Vegas that we were seeing over there. But I don't even really know where we are as far as the map goes, so... bring up the map, actually, I could switch this to this mode, and that will give us an idea of where we are in the overall route. So, since I need to pull this up every once in a while to check it anyways, I might as well have it in that mode. To see how many miles we have left on this route. Well, it's going to take you back to San Diego. Okay. Or at least back off in that direction. I'm still at 124 miles. Excuse me. I feel like this one is taking forever. I mean, part of it is because we're in California. It always takes forever to get anywhere in California. But we're on the 8, and the 8 takes you straight to Yuma, so that's good. It's basically a straight shot. At this point. Look in the mirrors. Like nice moonlit clouds back there. That's pretty cool. Not much to talk about, I guess. It's dark time. Kind of makes you feel like you should be quiet when it's nighttime like this. Even though if I look over to my left, it's bright and sunny outside, so I'm not sure why I have that sensation. Oh, come on. Well, I guess we're stopping for a vehicle inspection. That sucks. I hate when that happens. I normally play with no penalties on, and I just drive by these. Because it's more fun to just kind of plow through and drive recklessly. Yes, obligatory inspection done. Then activate the icon. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't... Okay, yeah, enter. Okay, I'm so glad we had to stop to do that. I know in real life truckers have to do that, and it's a thing you have to deal with. I know they're trying to be real to life. But they complain, I'm sure they complain about it as much as I'm complaining about it now, so I feel like I'm in good company. Let's move on. Let's get this going. So yeah, my channel is growing at a pretty decent rate at this point. We're approaching 600 subscribers already, and just a couple of days ago I was only at 500. So I'm really happy about the rate at which the channel is starting to grow. Really looking forward to that 1,000 subscriber mark though, because then I can start putting ads in my videos, and that will be hopefully something that A, starts to make me a little bit of money, and B, encourages those of you who are you know, are inclined to support me but don't necessarily want to spend the money to hop over the edge and actually do that, because then you won't have to watch the ads anymore. I'm not all about the money. I don't really care about money in general. I'm at a place in my life where I don't have enough money and I kind of need it. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to getting to the part where my channel hopefully starts paying me. And then, you know, I'm pretty much of a minimalist at this point in my life. I have an RV that I'm moving back into pretty soon. And, you know, I really want to get to the place where I don't have anything more than I really need. So, you know, I'm even considering, my wife and I are even considering building a custom camper shell out of the back of my truck. Because even the RV that I have a 34-foot travel trailer, and even that's like, you know, do we really need something that big? Could we comfortably fit ourselves into something smaller? And my idea is to kind of build a custom lightweight camper shell out of the back of the truck, and then buy like a cargo trailer, something with full standing headroom, but buy like a smaller cargo trailer, and maybe build an office in that, and maybe a bathroom with a shower in it, so that we don't have to waste the living space up in the main living area. We could just have a bathroom / shower / laundry room. We could put a washer and dryer in there so that we have, you know, laundry as we go. That'd be pretty sweet. And just have that in a cargo trailer that we tow behind us, which would be pretty cool. Because then if we want to go for like more of a camping kind of thing, we could just drop the trailer off at a storage area somewhere where it's going to be, you know, relatively safe. And then take a week or so and just go camping out in the bush or something. That'd be kind of cool. So, you know, just different ideas of things. I mean, obviously, my last episode I said I'd love to get that sailboat, but I don't have $10,000 to drop on that for an initial for initial purchase. You know, that's been my barrier to entry when it comes to boats of any kind. It's just I don't have the kind of money that people want for their boats up front, and then their boats always inevitably require, you know, tens of thousands of dollars worth of upgrades and things. And it's hard for me to justify saving up $10,000 to buy a boat, and then after that I still have to, you know, slowly upgrade it over time. It's a hard decision to do that. I think we're going to speed just a little bit. I think you can get away with about 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, I think. If not, we'll find out. But this is taking long enough, and I'm kind of ready to get delivered on this guy. So here we are in El Centro. So we'll set the cruise control at 60 and just hope that either we don't come across any cops or they don't care about 5 miles an hour. I remember being able to do 5 over, and it wasn't a problem. But do we need to get off here? No, never mind. I saw a red icon there and thought that was our delivery for some reason. Deliveries usually have a flag over them, so I don't know why I thought that. But anyways, my preference would be a boat. There's been a couple of people with some really interesting boats that I've been wanting to get, but they want to get paid for the boat, and they're unwilling to accept the fact that either the boat is in a condition that nobody really wants to spend the kind of money that they're asking for it. There was a really nice Nordia Van Dam stainless steel catch, a big 50-footer. And the guy wants $20,000 for it. And I'm like, but it's a really old, crappy boat, and it's going to require insane amounts of work and money to fix it up, and nobody's going to invest $20,000 on a boat that, you know, requires that kind of work. I would take it for, you know, preferably for free, or maybe like a couple thousand or something like that, because, you know, that's a reasonable risk to take on something that you may end up having to just junk at the end of it. But I'm not going to invest 20 grand on a boat that may end up being a complete waste of money, you know? And then like the Sea Runner that they want, I think that's a reasonable price for the boat, but I don't have $10,000 to give them. I mean, obviously the Nordia Van Dam is the same problem. I don't have $20,000 to give that guy either. But in his particular case, he's been trying to sell that boat for a very long time. If it's still for sale, I haven't talked to him in a while. But he's been trying to sell that boat for a long time. He's had people come and look at the boat, and nobody's been interested. And the reality of the situation is that that's a boat that you're just going to have to accept a loss on, and, you know, let it go. And the thing that, like, I think the thing he's not really thinking about is that he's got that on a mooring that he owns. If he just let go of that boat, he could rent that mooring out for probably a pretty decent amount of money and turn that into an asset rather than turn that whole situation into an asset rather than a liability. Or he should just bite the bullet, scrap the boat for materials, because I mean he could get a fair amount of money out of that boat for, you know, the aluminum. I think it's made out of aluminum or maybe stainless steel. I can't remember. It's a metal boat. But I mean, that would be a horrible shame, and I think he, like me, appreciates the boat enough that he would have a hard time bringing himself to do that, because it is a really great boat, and it could be a really beautiful boat if somebody, you know, was able to take the time and money and effort to fix it up. Am I able to do that? Am I willing to do that? Absolutely. Am I willing to save up 20 grand or even 10 grand on the massive risk that it's going to be? No, not really. So, you know, I am totally understanding of people not wanting to just give stuff away for free, but certain situations you kind of have to just bite the bullet and let it go. Or, you know, oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention to the scene. Did it just change? I thought it was green. Oh well. We wasted most of our money on this trip just doing that. Oh, it's the next one. Okay, I'm having a hard time following the directions here because the angle is a little funny. What's the speed limit here? 30? It's because they got me coming off the freeway, I think, or coming off of a main road. Is it here? I'm confused now. It's at 5. Did I pass it? Oh no, it's right there. Okay. That's confusing. I think what we're going to do is change our camera here so that I can hopefully see where this is without having... Oh, is this that back in the thing again? Oh no. Okay. So, but we do need to get in here in a way that allows us to back up over there. So, okay. So we'll pull into the corner over here as best we can. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to do my best to get us as far into the corner over there as we could, but of course they made it like that. So let's try to do this here. Because I want to try to get as straight into this corner here as I can so we can back up nice and easy. So, let's try to do it like this, I guess. ideally, I can get this kind of starting to turn here. We can make adjustments as we go. Fortunately, they put the parking space further away, so we don't have to pinwheel around this cargo container here. I can get the wheels pretty much, the back wheels where they pretty much need to be, then I can just pivot around and get it right into the spot here. Didn't quite do it. But this might be close enough. Cool. All right. Well, hopefully you guys had fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did so that the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more people. We want to get as many people along for the ride as we can, and that can only happen if you participate. If you are not subscribed yet, please consider doing that now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your video feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it's available. Channel members do get early access to my videos, so if you want to see them before everyone else, be sure to click that join button down at the bottom. It helps support the channel and gives you additional perks that regular viewers do not get. So hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.